When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I'm gonna do this song. I just released an album in May, which is a horribly intense thing to do. To put out a whole record yourself, and this was the first song, and it's definitely the most Nashville one of any of the songs. I wrote this like probably a month or two after being there. I had a girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. She wore her face like a pretty disguise. She was afraid her fear might get recognized. She was nothing like you. I had a girl with red hair and light skin. She wore her face like a pretty prison. 'Cause when she touched my hand, she only felt me bleeding. She was nothing like you, yeah. But I loved them too. And when all the girls I loved and couldn't live without, all the things I swore I really loved about. If I felt so happy in it way back then, how can I trust myself to know what being in love is? What being in love is. This is my girlfriend's least favorite song of mine. And you got dark hair, and you wear bright rings, and I know you can see the difference between me and my confidence. I never had nothing like you, yeah. But I love them too. You were the only girls I loved and couldn't live without. All the things I swore I really loved about. If I felt so happy way back then, how can I trust myself to know what being in love is? What being in love is? How can I know what being in love is? Well, I was 12 when I held my first pair of drumsticks. Oh, they glowed by my parents' basement lights, and I tore them up, bashing on my blue sparkle kid. But I still got them in the drawer in my bedroom closet. And I was 15 when I got my first guitar. Oh, I opened up the case to a cheap red Fender, and I know that it wasn't much, oh, just painted plywood. But I took care of it, cherished it till we both played pretty good. I'm trying to live with some reverence, give some importance, set out with some intent, oh, and be grateful for it all. Appreciate what's given, past the generations, and lies and nothing is as simple as it seems. Oh, I'm trying to have some rest for what's in front of me. Now I've only had this guitar for a few years. Oh, every scratch on it is mine. Yes, we feel so intertwined. I don't see it as an instrument, more like a samurai sword. Oh, a lifetime of service, well used and well worn. I'm trying to live with some reverence, or give some importance, set out with some intent, oh, and be grateful for it all. Appreciate what's given, past generations, and realize that nothing is as simple as it seems. Well, I'm trying to have some rest for what's in front of me. Now, I've been singing for a while now. I've got a few jagged scars. I've smiled on TV, had stars laugh at me strumming this guitar. But I think I figured out what my success really means. Oh, it's being grateful for being able to really be me. I'm trying to live with some reverence, or give some importance, set out with some intent, oh, and be grateful for it all. Appreciate what's given, past generations, and realize that nothing is as simple as it seems. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to have some reverence. Yes, I'm trying to have some reverence. Well, I'm trying to have some reverence for what's in front of me. People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one. We've just begun. I'm gonna have a son. He will be like she and me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. I wrote this one too. Sun is gonna shine above. I missed the chorus. Oh, yeah. I'm so in love with it, need anything will bring a shade of love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything. Sing it. It's gonna be alright, yeah. As though a month ago I was beta Chi. I love these lyrics here. I never got high. Oh, I was a sorry guy. Now I smile and I face the girl that shares my name. No, I'm through with the game. This boy will never be the same. Virgo rising is a very good sign. Strong but kind, and the little boy is mine. Now there's a family where there once was none. We've just begun. Oh, we're gonna fly to the sun. I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything, green shade of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything. Yeah, you tell me everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, this song's called Wouldn't Change a Thing. While I thought that I'd missed my shot, and by the time I turned 25, everybody would have forgotten about me and my story, my songs and who I am. I'd fade into obscurity, another guitar playing white man. Oh, I used to stand at the kitchen table and see the Rolling Stone cover stars who just turned 21, 6 or 7 Grammys in their arms. And that world seemed so far from me, graduating college at 23. While they're off living their dreams, they must be so happy. But now I see that it's all bullshit. Nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars, millions of fame, well, I wouldn't change a thing about who I am. Now I see it in the faces of my friends and my mom. Time takes everything, there's no use trying to hold on. But that doesn't stop some people from trying to cheat the clock, as if chasing after youth isn't just a lifetime of mourning. Yeah, I see that it's all bullshit. Nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars or many Botox injections, no, it wouldn't change a thing about who I am. I'm just a man born and bred in New Hampshire. Blonde hair, 6'1" 3/4. I'm not my song, I'm not a brand, I'm not an image. Yes, I see that it's all bullshit. Something that nobody knows what they're doing. And if I had millions of dollars, millions of fans, wouldn't change a thing. No, it wouldn't change a thing, babe. It wouldn't change a thing about who I am.
I think it's called Hard to Hate. So.
all leather, leaned way back, about 6'4", blue mask stuffed in his pocket, but I knew he never got one. In my first flashing glimpse, I swore I had him all figured out. He'd probably down 12 Budweisers and call some girl frothing at the mouth. Then he called me over. He said he liked my songs. He used to play guitar with his mother back when she could sing along. It's pretty hard to hate someone when they're right in front of you. It's so easy to fall in love when you take the close-up view. When it's not a screen or it's a face, it's a heart, it's a name. It gets pretty hard to hate when you can really see the flame, the fire behind everyone's pain. All plastic, leaned way back, she was shining like a Vegas sign. High heels toppling under that 6th glass of wine. In my first flashing glimpse, I swore I had her all figured out. She'd forget to clap politely and then yell, "Can you play some Jimmy Buffett now?" She stumbled over, handed me $100 bill. She said, "I ain't living much these days, and you've still got time to give 'em hell." It's pretty hard to hate someone when they're right in front of you. It's so easy to fall in love when you take the close-up view. It's not a screen or it's a face, it's a heart, it's a name. It gets pretty hard to hate when you can really see the flame, the fire behind everyone's pain. Every life I pass by is just a painting. One moment frozen cold, but with a billion brush strokes. It's pretty hard to hate someone right in front of you. It's so fall in love when you take the close-up view. When it's not a screen or it's a face, it's a heart, it's a name. It gets pretty hard to hate when you can really see the flame, the fire behind it.
It's kind of this weird little song from the 70s. But I got to do this song on TV, which was very exciting. I got to audition for The Voice. Yeah, which was cool. They hated me. No, they hated me.
Did they really?
Oh, they hated me. They absolutely hated me.
They don't know what they're like.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do they like tell you like about your
Yeah.
feedback?
They were really nice, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they tell you so you work on it or something? Or
yeah, I mean, their advice, it's a little like Hollywood. You know what I mean? It's like, certain things are very valued in that show, you know what I mean, in those kind of shows, and it's hard to do anything else, kind of, you know what I mean?
You're outside the mold, outside their mold, or outside their.
I mean,
criteria.
yeah, like, I'm not like so out, but yeah, it was the person before me did a Jessie J song, if anyone knows Jessie, like Crazy Runs High, and then I get up and I went, you know, like a waltz in D minor, you know what I mean? It's just like, Jesus Christ. What? Tried that the next year. Even worse. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So what did Blake say? Just
Yeah, I don't know. He just said it wasn't the right song or something. I don't know. Katy Perry told me I put her to sleep. I'm putting that on I'm getting that tattooed on me. I'll get to that though. But yeah, basically like how it works for the voices, because I actually it aired on TV, like they did it on TV. How it works for that is basically you're there for a month. It was awesome. It was awesome in Hollywood. Oh my God, I was surrounded by celebrities. You get the makeup, wardrobe, the whole thing, and it was bizarre. And the day of the audition, they bring you into this big warehouse and they have you do 8 hours of interviews, and then they pull you into this big warehouse and they do makeup touch-ups. And some guy grabbed my guitar and tuned my guitar for me. And then they put you in front of these huge doors and you hear the person going that's in front of you. And they put you in front of these huge doors and they put like 10 cameras on you. And it goes, all right, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. And they just count down. And then it goes, 30 seconds. All right, everybody back up. And then they back up and all the lights in the arena turn off and it goes, next artist. And you have to get up and then somebody goes like this and then all the spotlights turn off.
Terrifying.
It was horrifying.
Why was you there for a month? What were they doing?
It was legal stuff mostly, and like rehearsals. I mean, you rehearse with the band, interviews, wardrobe fittings. You have to get a bunch of different, like several different outfits that they try you in, and they dress you, and yeah.
It was like very extemporaneous.
No, I mean it's very manicured. Like everything is very manicured. Yeah.
Which is different than American Idol, right? That's a whole different.
Yeah, American Idol, they kind of just herd you in like cattle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But for both The Voice and American Idol, they reached out to the people, like the people in the big ones. Those don't really get through.
Yeah.
So they emailed me, and I was like, hey, I'll go and try it, I guess. So that's how it works most of the time. Yeah.
Well, I think you audition.
No, well, yes, but 90% of it. I'm sorry, this is not very entertaining for the recording, but 90% of the people, like they just emailed me and they were like, can you fly out and try? And I was like, sure. Yeah. But yeah, this was the song. If I could save time, I thought the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend it with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I would save every day like a treasure in it. Again, I would spend it with you. Well, there seems to be enough time to do the things you wanna do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you
You're the one I wanna go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that'd never come true, that box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you.
That's all they let you do on TV is 90 seconds. That was all I did, but yeah, I mean, overall, amazing experience, but it was, I don't know, honestly, it doesn't do as much for your music career as you think it does. And I think, like, for real, I would way rather be here doing this. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I mean that sincerely. Like, it's like, I was dying, longing for situations like this where people that would actually listen to my songs. I mean, that's the dream, you know what I mean? Is that people listen to the stuff you make. But I'll finish it.
There seems to be enough time to do the things you wanna do once you find it. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I wanna go through time with.
Yeah, I wrote this song. I was listening to a lot of Bruce Springsteen. I listened to him on the way here, and that's what made me think of it. But I wrote this song. I had an assignment for a class at school where it was the second week, and it was write a song about your relationship with your dad. And I was like, the second week of the class, I was like, Jesus Christ. But me and my dad are fine. He's from Portsmouth, like born and bred, New England guy. And you know, the born and bred New England guy is very like quiet, very, you know, do their duty kind of thing. And my dad definitely was big time my hero, and he was really good at sports and outdoorsy and everything. I tried and tried and tried to do all the things that he was good at, and failed and failed and failed at all of them. And I wrote this song, and it made it on my album. And yeah, I really like this song. It's called Raining Sideways.
I used to wanna be just like you. I'd fail, and you'd know it too. I bought that wristband of your favorite team. I wore it every day for a year or two. I get so confused when those coaches would tell me, boy, you've gotta get mean. I wonder if they said the same to you, and if you ever found out what that really means. Now it's raining sideways, and I'm missing your face. I wonder if you ever felt that way. Almost strangers, different in a million ways. Every day I see how much you remain. I'll get to living up to you one of these days. You remember those hiking boots you bought me back when I was 15? The first and last time that I ever wore them was with you on the spine of Tuckerman's Ravine. When I told you I couldn't do it anymore, I wasn't a man like my grandfather. I couldn't fight the Korean War. And you told me that was alright, that No man grows up to be his father if his father raises him right. I wanna believe that I could be like what's come before me. A faded photo on the wall, a thread running through us all. All the shoulders of 100 men, all I am is pieces of them. All I am is pieces of them.
I remember I started writing that. I was like, me and my dad are fine. I started sobbing writing that, and I was like, oh my God, what have I opened up here? And then right after I embarrassed the hell out of my dad because, he's very stoic guy, and like right after The Voice happened, I played in Portsmouth at this big venue, and like the whole family came. It was like 200 people, like the whole family, everybody came, and that was when I debuted that song. Him like right there, and my mom sobbing, and him just, it's so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was great. It was great.
About those Red Sox.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and I wrote this one. I had broken up with my girlfriend of a very long time, and it was very sad, and then I sort of met someone new, and it was this sparkly, nice feeling, and songs come out of that sparkly feeling. So it's called Remind Me.
I told myself not to fall in love, and I haven't yet. I'm still so young, there's so many people I just haven't met. So when I saw you, and you saw through to the heart of me, I turned around, walked downtown, and tried to see with objectivity. I didn't want to look too hard, I didn't want to see too far, I didn't want to know who you are, I didn't want to like it, I didn't want to say your name, standing on your fire escape, watching all the good stars fade, like the ghosts behind me. I told myself she's nothing new, just a pretty girl, a radiant light who always finds time to watch life unfurl. But when you kissed me and I had to leave, I wasn't lying. I'm thinking maybe I'm just good at searching, not finding. I didn't want to look too hard, I didn't want to see too far, I didn't want to know who you are, I didn't want to like it, I didn't want to say your name, standing on your fire escape, watching all the good stars fade, like the ghosts behind me. 'Cause you don't remind me of back home, you don't remind me of my old needs, you don't remind me of what I know of love, you remind me of what it means. You don't remind me of my mother, you don't remind me of my last girl, you just remind me, maybe it's a big wide open world. I didn't want to say your name, standing on your fire escape, watching all the good stars fade, like the ghosts behind me. And you don't remind me. light blonde hair, skin like mine. Married in 1990, 2 kids by 95. Bible by your bed, you swear Jesus knows your name, but don't think he doesn't see what you post online every day. And you say you love the good book, so why don't you take a good look at yourself? 'Cause there are people going through hell that we can't understand. Why don't you care about them? So go on, keep on saying amen. Got a good job now, you say you got there with your own hand. It's real easy to preach it when you don't have to understand that it's not saying your life's been easy or that you haven't worked for your blessings, but it hasn't been made harder by the color of your skin. And you say you love the good book, so why don't you take a good look at yourself? 'Cause there are people going through hell that we can't understand. Why don't you care about them? So go on, keep on saying amen. Amen now. Amen for my trans friends, brave for being alive. Amen for the Bible and for Jesus Christ. Amen for the migrants just trying to find a new life. Amen for the White House and the good people still inside. Amen. When you say you love the good book, so why don't you take a good look at yourself now? 'Cause there are people going through hell that we can't understand. Why don't you care about them? So go on, keep on saying amen.
This one, I did a song for my dad, and I have to do a song for my mom now. She begged me to learn this song for years. It's like the most famous song of all time, and I never learned it ever. And it's her favorite song ever. And she begged me, and I was like, if I learn this song, I have to actually learn it right. And so COVID happened, and I was like, well, now I have a lot of time, so I'm gonna really spend some time and actually learn this song. So.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place beyond the sun. Just a step beyond the rain, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a land that I heard of, gone through. And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly, beyond the rainbow, why oh why? Can't I?
Keep in touch, but I'm gonna do. This is the title track to the album. It's called "Finally Feeling Young," and the album is all about. Like I said, I wrote that song. I broke up with the girl, and it was this whole big thing. And listened to a lot of Bruce Springsteen, and it was all kind of about growing up and finally feeling like I'm in my shoes finally, you know. And I don't know. This was the last song I wrote for the album, and I wrote it during COVID, and I finally was settling into like who I am musically and personally, and I don't know. It's a title track. So.
It seems so strange that up till now I've lived my life like summer's countdown, waiting on the day when everything changes. The sky opens and my life rearranges. It's always let me down. I spent 16 to 22 trying to be in love, trying to make someone else show me who I was. And I started working 7 days a week just to prove to my ego that I could make some money. It always let me down. Now I'm finally feeling young. When I got single, oh, I went off and got drunk, yeah. I tried to hit on just about everyone, and even when I was throwing up, I thought I'd cracked the code, all from getting some girl's number new in my phone. I swore that's what growing up was. Now I'm finally feeling young. Oh, I'm finally feeling young. Oh, I'm finally learning. I'm finally learning. I finally see how to put words to finally feeling, I'm finally feeling young. I'm finally feeling, I'm finally feeling young. Come on, sing it now. I'm finally feeling, yeah. Finally feeling, finally feeling young. I'm finally feeling young.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, seriously, thanks so much for coming. Holy shit, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be standing over by the merch table if you want to wade your way through the crowds. So you can find me at Sam Robbins Music on Instagram, Facebook, and samrobbinsmusic.com. That's all the updates and everything.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.